Welcome to Morning Vibes with DrJTF, episode 291. It's Monday, the second day of July 2018. My names are Dr. Jerry the First Oguzie, and today I'm looking at the topic that says, when a state of hopelessness stares you in the face, do this. In our self-centered world of today, a lot of people are helpless and even hopeless. A lot of the readers who emailed me are struggling with depression or feel a lack of hope. They don't have any clear vision of a future for themselves. So, why do you think we are so helpless? The answer lies somewhere in between the things we do and the way and manner we spend our time. A lot of those who are employed struggle to go to work in the morning, struggle to go back home in the evening, and then after supper, they just slump on the sofa and start watching television and all those make-believe reality TV shows. It's sad because it's escapism. They want to lose themselves in the television program. They don't want to face the reality of their lives and situations. That is also the root of information overload and attention obesity. All of us are choking on the stories we hear from the news, especially and particularly the negative news in our circles, and it's hard to turn off the television. But there's a way to combat this. Not just the information overload, but the general feeling of hopelessness and meaninglessness that comes with it too. So what's a good way to increase hope? Here's my take on hope versus hopelessness and the root causes of loneliness, suffering, meaninglessness, and all that. Problem number one, life gets mundane. You are running around in a circle, making so much motion but no movement. Nothing is working for you. Whatever you lay your hands on to do collapse like a pack of cards. Solution, get a skill. If you are a jack of all trades and master of none, then get a skill. Be a specialist at something, no matter what it is, so long as it is legitimate and legal. If you are working and your loop is the triad of work, home, TV, you need to get a life by getting a skill. Develop a skill. This ties into positive psychology. The feeling of progress and improvement play a big role in our daily sense of joy and happiness. I always tell people to do two things: to find purpose or love and a place to start over. So how can you do that? Go to a bookstore and find a section where you want to read every book in the genre. Look at what you loved at 10 years old and see how it's grown for you. Are there ways you can pick this love back up in your adult life? Then start reading and start implementing. Problem number two, awareness. Are you craving attention? Are you taking in every single news item and message emanating from environment? The solution is experiment with an attention diet. The world has always been incredibly complex, way more complex than any single person can understand. But I think our awareness of the complexity of the world is harming us psychologically. If you read my posts on the things that people should care less about, they are great posts because they get you into the mindset of wondering, what should I care about less? That's why I started my attention diet years ago. So here's an exercise I'd like you to do. Practice not paying attention to a certain thing and replacing it with something you value more. For example, are you going to worry about Buhari or worry about pushing up to build your body up? Are you going to worry about Osibanjo or worry about getting a new book out there on the streets? Or even buying a new book to read to encourage yourself? Another solution is for you to look just locally. People consistently underestimate the importance of their local politics and how much influence they have. I practice hyper-localism. I want to help people. I want to know who I can help, the right persons I can help, those in front of me. Maybe it's you. Problem number 3, we're afraid of missing out, or we're afraid we're not doing enough. We're afraid the train is leaving us behind. We're afraid that we're losing out in what others are doing. What's the solution? Find out what you want to say yes to and what you want to say no to. You don't have to start changing your behavior yet. You just have to start by knowing what you like and don't like. You have to come up with a formula for how much time something will take and what is worth. It's hard because part of the skill is having an accurate perception of the value of your own time. How much do you value your time? How much are you willing to spend doing some things that are not necessary, something that are not building you up just to keep a social standing? Some people have trouble saying yes. Some people have trouble saying no. So I came up with a chart. It looks like an upside down smile. On the left hand side is yes. On the right hand side is no. In this chart, yes is equal to 0 because nobody's asking you to do things. But then you start getting offers and opportunities. So let's say you started a blog or a YouTube channel and now people want to talk to you. At first you start to say yes. When I first started writing, I would write for any side I asked. I went on every podcast. I would speak at any conference. But then I got to a point where the yes started to turn into no's. And that might sound crazy, but it's the principle of scarcity. When time is scarce, you have to say no more times than yes. But if you are depressed and you want to live and you want to feel connected, then yes has to win until you can start to say no again. Hope and hopelessness fluctuate. Your mind is a machine. What you feed it, it becomes. So these steps are all important. But to me, I think the most important one is that I have to have a vision of the future. That's what hope is. And progress is perfect. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Topitup Media and Communication, Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.